Dawn dish soap versus professional grade surfactants made for pressure washing. Doesn't really matter which one you use. In today's video, my buddy Cody's going to be sharing with you how a quality soap can save you money, the dangers of using soaps not chemically created to be mixed with bleach, as well as everything else you need to know about using soap to make more money pressure washing. Now, if you guys want to see the full video that I did with Cody on the most important chemicals you need for pressure washing, check out the second link in the comment section and the description. And if you're looking to quit your job or you just want to start this business to make some extra money, be sure to check out the How to Wash course. In it, we go over all the chemicals you need, how to mix them, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, how to set up your equipment, as well as much more. And that'll be the first link in the comment section and the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video.
The second most important chemical to talk about in today's video is surfactant. And I have a jug right here, Cody, of Southern Draw. Cody, why is surfactant important? Why do we need it? What services do we need it to clean? All that kind of good stuff.
Well, here's where I'll be honest, okay? You don't need surfactant, but you need surfactant. And so what do I mean by that? Well, if you run out of soap, I would never run out of surfactant and be like, well, we're done for the day. We can't work anymore. You can still work, but the reason you need it, and we'll put big air quotes, but you do need it, is because if you don't run any soap of some kind, you're going to spend more money on the SH. You're using more bleach because you're not opting to put a soap in the mix. What the surfactant does is it makes the soap, the SH sticky, the bleach sticky, so that it'll stay on the surface and do its job. If you don't, right, you don't put anything on there, it's just as viscous as water, so it's running off, which means you got to keep recoating, and you'll wind up actually spending more money on SH than you would have in total if you could just put some surfactant in there. So it's sticky. It also increases your dwell time. It's got a cover scent in there, which is not necessary, but it is nice. And it keeps your mixture wet longer, so it doesn't dry as quickly in the summer. So you know, you can get away with not using it, but it doesn't make any mathematical sense to not use a surfactant because it's saving you money. And look, if I could wash a house, if I could clean a roof with, say, 25 gallons of bleach, if I'm doing it right and using soap, and then if I don't have any surfactant and it takes 35 gallons, you know, not only did I go the wrong way mathematically for my spend, my cost of goods, but I also sprayed more bleach. So the more bleach we spray, the more chances of screwing up stuff at the ground level as far as vegetation. So there's kind of another reason there.
Now, if you guys are still struggling with what percentage of bleach to use on different types of surfaces or how much bleach you need to be using, be sure to check out QuoteIQ's mixing calculator. You can use it for free in the resources section of QuoteIQ, and I'll leave a link for it in the comment section and the description of this video. And then you're going to be able to put in all the metrics you need to figure out how much bleach you need in order to cover concrete or houses or whatever the surface is that you're cleaning.
I do want to talk a little bit about negatives with regards to surfactants, like, you know, the things that could go bad. Because, Cody, some people think that I can just dump a whole bunch of Dawn dish soap and a bunch of, you know, SH or sodium hypochlorite or bleach, as we call it. Yeah. Can you kind of talk about some of the negatives of using things that really shouldn't be used in bleach?
I can't remember who I was talking to, but this was just like 2 or 3 days ago. May have been a homeowner. I can't remember. They're like, yeah, we put some Dawn and some bleach in there. I don't know why people default to Dawn, because it's like the only thing that you don't need to put in there. If you take a bottle of Dawn and flip it around and read the bag, it clearly says in all caps, do not mix with bleach. So it will create a reaction. It ain't gonna probably kill you, but a lot of Dawn and a strong mixture of bleach will make a gas. So you don't want to do that. Don't just go grabbing crap on the laundry aisle either. There are certain laundry detergents that we've used before and had pretty good success with them, but none of them are going to go as far as a professional made soap that's made for SH mixture, made for soft washing. And the other thing is, some of that stuff doesn't rinse clean. Okay, it's made to go in the laundry, in the washing machine. Can you use it? Yeah, you can kind of use it, but it's not going to rinse off of glass like our stuff will. So our stuff rinses extremely well off of glass. It leaves like almost a pure finish. So that's one reason I've never really got into water-fed pole stuff, is because our surfactant is so freaking good. It almost looks like perfectly clean glass. So yeah, there's some advantages to using a engineered soap. All the chems that we have, guys, Justin can attest to this. Aaron, if he's still watching, 3 years ago, I could have picked up the phone and said, hey, make me a lineup of chems. I didn't do that on purpose because I didn't feel like it was the right thing to do. I wanted all of our stuff to be engineered one at a time, how I wanted it to perform. And we own all of those blends. They're specifically niched down, and that's why they work. Like, they're fire. Some of that stuff, we're going to talk about one here in a second that's absolutely revolutionary, because it's not just hey, you guys make that, put my label on it, and we'll sell it. We don't roll like that. So make sure you're using good soap. It does make a difference. You'll see a big difference, and then you'll probably see a difference at the end of the year on how much you spent on bleach.
I do want to attest to how high quality this soap is. You might think, oh, it's just a soap, right? That's why people think, oh, I could just throw Dawn in there. I could just throw whatever I got in the house in there. One time, and I told you this, Cody, before, but one time I dropped basically a whole gallon of one of these in the back of my truck, and to this day, the truck will still suds up. And this happened like years ago. So the soap is really good for anybody who's hoping to get bang out of their buck for soap and surfactant, and hoping it sticks on roofs and things of that nature. Trust me, this is top quality stuff. And as Cody said, formulated for rinsing off windows. That's one thing. I had a house one time, and I think I was, at the time, I didn't know any better. I was mixing bleach and Dawn dish soap, but I hit the windows, I left, and I actually got a call back because the guy said, hey, my windows are like super spotted up. So that's a, cause for concern. That's something that you can call back on, is spots on windows, right, Cody?
Yeah, and all of our stuff is concentrate. So that 1 gallon makes a bunch, right? It makes 16 gallons or 10 gallons if you want it real thick. So yeah, a little bit goes a long way, and you don't need a whole lot, but you don't want to run with any because like I said earlier, you're just going to be wasting bleach.
Right. So check it out, southeastsoftwash.com. Get yourself some surfactant.